Welcome to the Offsides podcast, a special edition, second edition of the podcast. We're doing the New Year's Day. It is the first. Watch some hockey today. 3 games, but the best one was a Winter Classic. Coach Kyle in the place to be. Welcome to the show. We got our boy on here. Ryan, go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, guys? My name is Coach Ryan, and we got some interesting topics today. So let's get her going.
Yeah, so we're talking about the Winter Classic first. If you don't know what that is and you don't like hockey and you hate us, it's when hockey teams go out and play outdoors. This year they picked Notre Dame, the football stadium. I think there's something like 80 to 85,000 fans there to watch in the football
Seventy-six
stadium
thousand.
there. Boston, what'd you say was that?
76,000.
That's it? Fuck, I
Yeah.
got wrong
Second
information.
highest.
CTE's kicking in on me.
Second highest outdoor game. For the highest
There you
was
go.
highest was Michigan.
Ryan coming hot with the stats tonight.
Highest was Michigan Stadium at like 108,000.
I heard there was over 300 trillion people there at the game.
No.
So the score ended up being 4-2 for the Bruins, hometown team. I can't say that, but anyways, my favorite team. And Ryan, your favorite team or what?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I'd say it's up there
Yeah,
with the
so-
Coyotes, but I say Boston's
Oh,
Boston's my
God,
favorite
what
team.
a dumpster fire that is. All right, so can you run through some of the stats here? See what's going on in the game?
It was actually a pretty interesting game. This is the second time Boston's had a comeback from behind win in a Winter Classic game. First one was against Flyers, 2-1 overtime win. Marco Sturm, favorite player. Brendan Perlini scored the first goal, 1-0 Chicago. Then Pasternak tied it, and then Dominic Cahoon 2-1 Chicago. Then Bergeron Corrali with the game winner, and then Marchand with an empty netter. Freaking Sean Corrali is having back-to-back game winners. First the overtime winner in Buffalo. Now the overtime.
Yeah, 6 shot, too. Shoots for a rebound. Don't think he was trying to shoot for a rebound,
Yeah.
but holy crap, where the hell was that goalie at?
Yeah.
Chips over one hand, bar down, sick.
Yeah.
And then comes back in this game, almost the same situation. Backhander, 2 hands on the stick this time. Not bar down, but still counts.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back game-winning goals. And then freaking Tuukka Rask, baby. Fucking actually played well in a game for once.
Yeah, I literally thought there might be a trade. I don't know how Hawk's been sick. But, I mean, if you got a duo like that, it's beautiful. Yeah, and you got to play Tuukka in the big games. You got to pay the big bucks. He's been around, won a cup with them. Hawk just came in this year, but, man, good for him.
Yeah, 36 saves, out of 38 shots. I played a really good game. It was like a goalie battle.
So then the biggest thing with me was like, did you see that fucking mask? It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It's got, so if you don't know this, guys, Google it. It's pretty easy. It's the Fighting Irish logo, the little leprechaun looking guy. He's got a Bruins toque on. He's got Bruin jersey on. He's got the paint on his eyes. On the back, it says, play like the champion today, just like they have in the locker room at Notre Dame there. So sick helmet. I mean, that's the thing, man. Like these guys get all this custom shit and us players. Oh yeah, I got a yellow stick, bro.
I wonder if they're gonna auction off all the gear, because I know when San Jose did their outdoor game against LA, they auctioned off all their like jerseys and gear and shit.
I got one for me and one for the fans, but I think they auctioned off those sticks that what's his name, Patty Kane and Pasternak did, those custom designed one. I think that went to some charity or something. Good for them.
That's pretty sick. And then
so like we're talking about that, like with goalies, they got the mask and shit, and then they got the pads too, which will segue into our next little part here about World Juniors. But we got the goalie DiPietro for Canada. He's got the maple leaf in the middle, beautiful pads, things of beauty. And then USA's goalie, whatever his name is, he's got some with a US flag built in. I think it's 3 different sets that are all pretty wild. But man, like those guys, they get it all.
yeah.
They don't get the chicks because they're weirdos, but man, they get it all in the custom design.
I mean, the only goalie that's getting chicks is Lundqvist, because that man's fucking beautiful.
Oh yeah, I mean, if you're into Siberian Husky, but I think Lundqvist is the guy to go to if you're looking at goalies. You know, GQ, look at that face. It's worth more after he's done with hockey.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, but still, I think Antti Ranta's pads are still the best in hockey. With their,
those are okay. But who's the goalie in? That's sick as fuck too.
Which goalie?
It's one of the Islanders goalies. It's their jersey from my dad played there in '96 with the little fisherman guy.
Hmm.
It's yeah, he did that exact thing with the fisherman on each side looking towards the middle.
Oh, I didn't even
Yeah,
see
I don't know
that.
if they've debuted it yet or what. I just saw it online.
I didn't even see that. Well,
Yeah, I'll have to send you the link.
all
You'll
right,
like it.
all right, all right, all right. Well, sticking with the World Juniors here, we had some big headlines in the World Juniors these past couple of days. First one being Switzerland. I forget the guy's name, but he had like 2 goals in the game. But he got taken down twice on a breakaway, and he got granted 2 penalty shots on one play.
Never seen. I played way too many hockey games not to see something like this. But why would you? After you get the first penalty, you're like, ah, fuck
Yeah,
that
why
guy.
take him down
Get
again?
up. Oh, let's hook him again.
Yeah,
Child's play.
yeah, um,
Yeah, that's fucking weird, man.
yeah,
Like, okay, well, you tell a story about how. Okay, think about this. You're in a game. You're trying to get back in it. I think they were, and you get 2 penalty shots. Oh, we're going, boys.
yeah,
Send out the big guns.
yeah.
Ryan, tell them what happened.
Well, like so for the World Juniors, or for like I think for the IAHF, the rule is for penalty shots you can send whoever you want, and so that's like really key. That's really key. And so
Yeah,
this,
shout out to TJ
yeah,
Oshie going down.
yeah, facts.
Thanks, Mr. Hero, but the people that are military, shout out.
Yeah. So they send out the guy that got hooked down. He had 2 goals in the game, so he was clicking for the team, and he goes down and he loses control of the puck. So the coach is like, "Oh, fuck this guy. We're gonna send in someone else." And they send in like I don't remember. I don't know if he's good or not, but he's probably like the one of the better players on the team. He goes up and just shoots the puck and fucking misses the net by a long mile. And
Field goal.
yeah, what a waste of 2 penalty shots, eh?
Yeah, like that's insane, man. Like I'm not
I'd
saying
be
I could
pissed.
score on those either. Should I probably and just fall into the corner and break my neck?
Pull a
But
Dennis Weidman.
after that, there was I think this is before that though. When Canada opens up the turn in Canada too, like okay, like yeah, you're fired up. Your parents there, your girlfriend's there, your side chicks there, your other side chicks there, your grandma's sitting next to your third side chick. But they go 14-0
Yeah,
against Denmark.
yeah,
Like, come on, but still, like 14-0 your first game.
yeah.
Get on your feet, Canada.
Facts, big facts. That was a big game. Well,
And then right after that, we go with the USA comeback. I mean, it wasn't technically a comeback. Don't call it a
yeah,
comeback,
but
but
forced
they're
OT
down
at
four
least,
nothing going into the third. One kid scores for USA. Other guy gets like 3 in a row, gets a hattie in third period, and they go to OT.
and they lose.
Heartbreaker. Sweden puts it in.
Yeah, and then the thing that everyone likes to see is Canada losing. Good old Russia.
Oh yeah,
Good,
always take down the big dog.
yeah. Canada winning. I mean, Russia winning 2-1. That was a very good game. Canada just could not. The freaking goalie for Russia was just holding her
I
down.
mean, it's the two juggernauts going together. In a 2-1 game,
Yeah.
proves you're a goal away from beating them. And that's only preliminary. Still got the what is it, round robin in this?
I think that was round robin, and now they're going into playoffs now.
Okay. Well, shit, I'm wrong about everything.
Yeah. So
All right, so we're gonna do a quick off-topic subject. We're gonna include this every time now because it seems like I'm just driven by chaos in my life or followed by him. I think it's a middle-aged man with a fist in the air all the time. Anyways, I had a video I put up 3 months ago, 3 months ago, of kids at our camp just like
yeah, like
like fake fighting,
yeah, we're not
working on
even
their
like fighting, just
balance,
like holding on to each
gloves
other. And
on.
yeah, gloves on, helmets on, everything. Just holding each other, just like trying to throw each other off and trying to. It's a balance thing.
You know
It's
those
not.
classes that women take, like, oh, a rapist is gonna come up, do this, kick him in the balls. It was almost like that for little kids. It was like, hey, if some goon comes up and tries to grab you because his dad hits him at home or something, this is how you defend yourself. Get your knees bent, hold on to the guy.
Yeah,
Nothing bad
not
about
even
this.
throwing
Like this is
punches. Not even throwing
it's
punches.
fucking garbage. Anyways, so the video is from 3, 4 months ago, whatever it is. Somebody finds it.
Oh,
Ex pro finds this video, comments on it. Okay, so let me give you this. This is a little ridiculous. In one day, the video went from 136 views to over 1,000 views. Are
and
you kidding me?
yeah,
Like, I don't even want that attention. And yeah, we'll tell you why.
yeah. So this guy, this quote unquote ex pro, 5 games in the Chell. Ooh, big guy, big guy. Played in 11 leagues. Ooh, ooh,
Whew.
big pro guy.
Thought there was only 5.
Yeah, whew, big pro guy. 591 games, 291 points. That's a solid career. And
Yeah, give it
I
to him.
mean, he had 3,540 PIMs in 591 games.
Whoa.
I mean,
Monster.
monster, big fighting guy. Eh? Like,
Yeah, big fighting guy.
oh, what was it? We saw this video of what is it? Kyle, you know the
Yeah,
video.
it's a video of him in juniors, and so this guy gets on there and give him the line the guy gives, so they have a little background on what the guy said to me first of all. And this sparked a wildfire. Like, what the hell?
He said, are these parents really paying for this shit? Kids should learn the basic skills in shooting first. That's embarrassing. Like I'm sure that coach has ever been in a lot of fight.
I've
Period.
been in a lot of fights. I've been in so much fight you don't know how many fight I've been in. Get your language barrier corrected, Frenchie. But I mean, shit, man. Like, yeah, I've been in a lot. I've been in lot of fight. Uh, yeah, I've been in a bunch of fights, dude. Why do you think I'm teaching these kids? You think I went in like a noob? Oh, hey, kids, make sure you put both hands behind and put your chin out for the guy to knock you out, sir. You
Um,
kidding me, bro? Like, I'm not gonna chirp either, though, right? Like, he's a tough guy. Like, he's been in way more fights than I have. But I'm teaching some kids that their parents asked me to teach them how to defend themselves. Get off my back. And then we go to some other guy chirping me about saying that people should be contacted about this video.
yeah,
What did
Mr.
this guy say?
Mr. Navy Dan. He said, this should not be a part of kids' hockey practice. It's fun and interesting when you see hockey fights, but that's in adult hockey. My parents would have never paid as much as they did for me to play hockey, and this was kind of a shit I was learning. This guy doesn't know how to speak English either. Kids are not even allowed fighting in youth leagues. This should not be allowed, and you should lose your coaching license for this.
My coach's license. Oh
Uh,
no, that's a thing, right? No, it's
I hope someone contacts USA Hockey about this. Also, note that this camp was not USA Hockey. Worst coaching I've seen in my 20 years of playing.
20 years of playing. This guy is chirping me about my coaching because I got a couple kids to fake fight each other for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And then we had
What the
some
fuck is wrong with the internet, dude?
I don't know, man, dude. You can be whoever you want on the internet, and everyone just chooses to be freaking assholes. So, like, there's
Fuck,
a couple
man.
people here defending Kyle, and we got Fisherman Pete here. He comes in after some comments said here and there. He says, "So this became quite interesting to follow, and screw it, why not throw my 2 cents in? I agree with Mr. Quote Unquote X Pro. I grew up with old school hockey. I was coached old school hockey. I did the laundry for old school hockey players.
Laundry boy,
Ooh,
water
towel boy, towel
boy.
boy. But I was never
My
taught to
toe.
fight. I didn't care if it was a 20-second video to gain attention. Okay, I don't think even 1,000 views is
To
to gain it.
gain attention, it's got 19 fucking lights, fisherman.
Yeah, or a private lesson with an instructor that nobody had to know about it. You did this video for attention. No, he didn't.
Did it for attention.
Now, simple as that. I remember your dad as a coach, hell of a coach too. Stop making these videos so you can gain some likes. 19 likes. Okay, buddy.
19 likes. Shout out to my 19 likes in the house.
Teach
Wah, wah,
teach these
wah.
kids the values behind the sport, and I assure you, if one day my kids decide to play, it won't be for someone chasing social media attention.
Oh my god.
Honestly,
No one wants to work with Pavel Barber. Okay. Are you
yeah,
kidding me, buddy?
yeah.
Like, what is the internet for but attention? If you want to be a fisherman and just do it on the side and no one gets a like on your pictures, that's perfect, man. Awesome. I love it. But you're looking at my page chiming in saying, I'm looking for attention. You wrote a fucking paragraph on my goddamn post.
Yeah. And then he finishes up with, and for the record, if anyone on here just gets so butthurt over my opinion, you're welcome to speak your mind face to face. Please don't retaliate behind a
Ooh.
keyboard. But Mr. Ryan did come back, and I said, what did I say? Man,
You said fuck fish.
yeah, pretty much. Uh, I said, if you want to fly out to Cali, we can and talk. That can happen. We can go fly fishing. I mean, you called us out in your post, so aren't you looking for attention as well? And
And like definitely attention too, right? Saying, "Oh, keyboard pussies, whatever."
yeah,
Like, yeah, you're asking people to meet you face to face because you don't have enough interaction. You're
exactly.
whatever you're
You're
doing.
just
Um,
fishing the whole time.
but like, yeah, you're fishing in real life, throwing out the reel, and you're throwing it on social media. Like, dude, who cares? You chimed in, like, whatever would have been that, but just keeps going after that.
Yeah.
Like, fucking.
And then
Ugh.
he goes on one more time. He says, I will have no part in that pathetic state." Well, for your information, sir, California is not a pathetic state.
Pathetic. Hey, what a
You're
nice
probably
place.
throwing politics into there. That's probably why you're calling it a pathetic state. Um,
We love our president.
mm,
He's our president.
yeah. This was my opinion on this video. I called whomever that was offended by my opinion out because keyboard warriors are fucking pussies. And yes, Kyle, my pictures get a respectable amount of likes. Oh yeah, Kyle responded about his fisherman likes, about how it has more likes than this post. And my pictures get a respectable amount of likes by the people that enjoy what I post. What do you expect when you posted this video? Because the amount of comments and controversy, I imagine you got exactly what you hoped for. Once again, it was simply my opinion. Glad I could help. Yeah, like
I have a video of running kids in a gauntlet, and I'm getting picked out because of a video teaching kids how to fight with their gloves and helmets on.
yeah,
That's insane, buddy. Yeah, people like my content too. I have lots of views, lots of
millions
likes.
of
Who the
views.
fuck cares, man? I'm not trying to get on there and put like it was the not I look at these things before I put them up. I go, oh shit, are you gonna do this, Uzi? Yeah, you're gonna do it, bud. Because it's funny. It's not, oh, I'm trying to teach kids violence. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and then to end this whole like this was we posted all this on one day, and then a couple days later our ex pro comes in and says, "Thank you for your opinion, Mr. Fisherman Pete. You have been a part of the game your whole life. You have seen the inside of it, and you saw the result of a fight. A fan will only see what's taking place on the ice. You were in the locker room to witness the aftermath of a fight, away from fans and the spotlights. So yes, fighting in hockey did pay my bills, but the price I'm paying is just not worth it."
Okay, like, is this now a pity party?
I'm like,
This wasn't. This is about what I did, right? If I'm not
yeah,
wrong here,
yeah,
I'm getting chirped because of me teaching kids how to hold on, have better balance. If someone attacks them, no punches thrown. By the way,
yeah,
and then this motherfucker's coming in now saying, "Hey, like I did it for money and it paid my bills, and now I shouldn't have to pay this cost." Dude, you did it. Like you chose to be that. If you got into the league a few years in and said, you know what, this is too much, whatever, but like you kept doing it.
yeah,
11 leagues is a lot of leagues. Like you're you're doing it actively. That's like me smoking 2 or 3 cartons of going, damn, dude, I paid the cost. Like, no, it's not about you're bringing yourself into my video to either get attention or get a message across. That's fine. If you read my title, it says teach them young so they don't get beat up. Just
yeah,
like you. If you have that many problems, you took too many hits.
yeah,
Cover
man.
yourself up.
You had the choice. You chose to keep playing, man, because you knew that you'd make more money getting your shit kicked in and starting line brawls and warm ups rather than working at Home Depot.
Like that's your choice and fucking rights, man. You fucking did it. Don't bring it to my fucking page and try to get me in shit with fucking
Exactly.
randoms. I'll get butt hurt on the internet. Like
Exactly.
fuck right off.
All right. It's enough. We gave them enough attention. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
shit. Fuck, sorry, boys.
All right. All right. All right. Since it is the holiday season, we got our holiday stories and what we got for the holidays. Kyle, you can start her off with what you got.
Yeah, I got a lot of fucking sick ass clothes. Shout out to the fam. Blam blam. Got a lot of nice stuff. Got some Bruin swag from the sisters. Got the socks, the sweatpants, and the hoodie. Combo pack. Where the hell is my toque from the Winter Classic? Yeah, it was. We got some money too, which saves me. This is like my only time of the year. It's like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Everything goes to rent.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
Everything goes to rent. Facts.
yeah, balling on a budget this year for the New Year's. Just Ryan might know I used to be a little bit of a loser with IPAs and stuff. Switch to that vodka, sparkling water. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh yeah.
Got that shit going. Just drink at home because I can't go out to a bar or my whole credit card and bank statement would be crippled. So we kept it local, kept it at the house, watched some shows, watched some funny stuff. I couldn't find the stream on Reddit, but whatever.
Yeah.
What about you?
Um. Uh. Honestly, it was mostly just clothes. I got some jackets. I think the two highlights was my 35 pairs of socks. I think that was
Oh,
pretty clutch. And then I got actually a Bob Ross waffle maker.
that's sick.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet. I liked it. And then yeah, that was pretty much my holidays. I had to take a flight on New Year's Day to go back to school. So
Ooh, school sucks. Boo school.
yeah,
Unless you're
exactly.
not in college, just go to school forever.
Yeah, and I did find out that you can put 5 liters of alcohol into your checked luggage. I found that out. I found that
Wow.
out yesterday. I thought that
Wow.
was pretty cool. So I took my
Is it one bag or everything together?
you can as long as it's sealed, you
Yeah.
can take it in your checked luggage. So
Ooh, I
I
like that.
yeah
What did you say? It was like 2 pounds of
yeah,
liquor?
and you can take 2 pounds of liquor in your checked luggage,
Oh,
5 liters.
damn.
Yeah, so I got a couple handles. I had like a pound and a half of alcohol in my checked luggage. It was pretty fun.
Those will last them about 17 months.
That'll last me like 3 weeks. And yeah, so
So now we're going into ultimate Christmas
or
slash New Year's stories. Ladies and gentlemen, just like the people before commenting, I've been hitting that times. I don't remember a lot, but I remember a few stories from recent past. They're a little embarrassing, but I'm all about it. Ryan, do you have anything to add in first? Any like just anything, like just fucked up story from Christmas? Uncle's passed out in the couch, too many rum and cokes. You got anything from New Year's? What do you got for me? Just something.
um for me, I don't know. It's not really like holiday stories because still young, haven't hit my prime yet. But I think the best story from last year, I would say, was I was working for this company and I got to coach hockey, work with kids, but I think the funniest things was the accommodations for the coaches.
Oh
So
Christ.
we had to like stack 3, 4, 5 guys to a room, and a couple of us had to sleep on blow up mattresses. But since I was the youngest, I always got the worst end of it. I mean, I'm a big kid. I'm 6'2", 185, and
And I threw in for the good blow up. I'll tell you that.
yeah, Kyle
That's
did
no reimbursement,
yeah
but no
Kyle did
reimbursement.
buy the blow up because we didn't want guys sleeping on the floor. But
Still rocking it for the drunk guys at the house here.
yeah, we I forget where we were. I think it was I don't remember, but um, oh yeah, it
Pasadena.
was Pasadena. I had to sleep in a walk-in closet. Like this walk-in closet, I would say it was probably like 12 feet by like 8 feet, and like no room at all to move around. Like they had this little tiny shelf, and I had to put like my computer up there, all my food, all that stuff. But I literally had to sleep in a closet, and then
Oh, we crunched him in there, man.
oh
That thing
we put
just
a hole
fit.
in the wall because the the self flowing up mattress had like
Got
this
out
big thick
Motel
plastic end.
6 with bed bugs.
Yeah, we like the blow up mattress with this big plastic thing it's like an auto blow up one that you just have to turn it and it'll blow up the mattress by itself. And it was like it just barely fit, and like with me sleeping and moving
We'll
on it.
throw the video up for you guys so you can see
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
ridiculous it is.
Yeah, and so like at the end of the day, from like a week of me sleeping in there, like with the mattress moving and me inflating it all the time, um, like the plastic part like pushed into the wall, and there's just a fat hole in the wall. So that was good. And then I think we were in Anaheim. Um, one of the coaches had a female over, so we had to all kind of scooch into a room. I mean, it's kind of a messed up
Yeah,
thing.
everyone take a break. Get
Yeah,
out of here.
yeah, it was kind of a messed up thing, but it's for the boys. But I had to end up sleeping in the bathtub, and this bathtub, I say, couldn't fit someone that was like 5'8", and yeah, it was an interesting night, but I slept in the
Those are
bathtub.
interesting years. I'm out and about, done with that shit.
Oh yeah,
Holy crap! I'm so happy.
yeah. So
You can be the new head
that's
coach.
probably my
Make some 5'5" guys sleep in the closet. So mine with these I don't know when these took place. It could have been Christmas, it could have been New Year's, but I know one was New Year. My sister had her friends over. Sorry about this, Tay. But chirping your friends is ridiculous. So this girl and this guy come over, know my sister very well. One of them's wearing a striped shirt. The girl, right, striped shirt, almost like a witch kind of thing. Almost 101 Dalmatian looking. And then the boyfriend's wearing a blue shirt. I get too twisted, a lot of drinks, a lot of drinks, a lot of drinks. And I start chirping them, saying that one looks like Blue's Clues and the other one looks like Cruella de Vil. Ridiculous. What the fuck am I doing? But anyways, yeah, I got kicked out of that house pretty quick. Turned into a shit. I don't remember anything. I woke up the next day, you know, when you wake up like, and you felt like you were on a boat or something. Yeah, no, I had no idea what had happened, and my phone was blowing up like many a times in my life, like the idiot I am. I wake up like that. The next one would have been a fight I had. It was our last game before Christmas break. Whole family came down to Corpus. I don't know, a couple thousand fans in the in the stands. Goalie gets messed with. Phoenix Copley, Washington Capitals backup goalie. He gets messed with. I come in to fight this guy. He sees me coming and just gives me a nice shot, uppercut right to the left eye, and he just cuts me open. Now I'm fist of fury, going nuts. Adrenaline kicks in. I just start pumping him. Once the fight's over, his nose is looking left and right, and my eyes just gushing. Both get kicked out of the game. I go into the locker room. I open up my eye, or I have my eye closed actually. I can still see through it. They stitched me up, I think 6 or 7 stitches. And sorry, the game wasn't over. I just went off for medical attention. And then my penalty was already over by the time I got stitched up. I finished the game. My eye blew up like a fucking balloon. It was ridiculous. I look like an idiot. We'll throw the picture up on that one too. But I don't know why I went back in the game. Like, what the fuck am I trying? Yeah, I'm tough. I fought a guy. My eyes all shut up. I can't see shit. Let's go out with one eye and not die tonight. So those are my great stories. I have one quick one from ASU. New Year's night, go out with the boys, crushed some Fireball on the cab ride over. Shout out to that cabbie. We get there and we actually snuck into Gretzky's kids' table. So he's got, bottle service or whatever. We sneak in there with him. We're pulling girls back like we're big shots, but like we're just snuck in there illegally.
Had a kid, Kyle.
Yeah. That's a quick insight how retarded I am. Sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. So shout outs for the day. You want to kick her off?
Shout outs. I'll start it up with my buddy Brandon Parr. Hope you're listening, bud. Shout out to your two little kids living the life over there in Rucho Cucamonga. And then my second one is to Coach Connor. Hey, Coach Connor, where the hell is my putter, dude? You took my putter out. You went to be, Happy Gilmore, and you lost my putter replica. Thanks, dude. $100. Bring it now. All right, your turn.
I got 3 shout outs today. First one is to one of my favorite coaches, Henry Berger and the Burger Boys.
No, you got to say it like this, dude. Henry Berger's in the Burger Boys.
I could do it. Henry Berger and your Burger Boys.
Just
and then second one is to one of my coaches that I coached with this summer, Mr. Cross Fresquez, the man. Cross, the man, the myth, the legend. And then I want to shout out to one of the guys that didn't very last long this summer. I want to shout out to my man Chase for copying and pasting his evals. Had a kid.
Yeah, 6 days, baby.
Woo! 6 days.
All right, so our shout out, or not our shout out, our unofficial sponsor tonight is Tito's Vodka, based at Austin, Texas. If you drink it down, you look like a clown. This stuff gets you wasted if you drink. This stuff is amazing. If you guys ever want to throw us reads, I'm all about it, Tito's. I'll drive up to your headquarters. I'll do a bunch of push-ups, not. But yeah, those are our guys. What a great vodka. Everyone's talking about Grey Goose and shit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Tito's.
freaking Belvedere. Get out of here. It's all about Tito's.
And then the biggest thing, we just have to say goodbye to Esson. Thank you for listening. We know you're a big fan. I've seen your Twitter posts talking about how good the show is and how you wish it was called Live on Location. We appreciate all the support. Esson actually sent us a $5,000 donation to the podcast. Thank you so much.
Yeah, but sorry we couldn't cover you today. It's
Yeah, well, we wanted to, right? Right?
yeah,
We wanted
yeah.
to. We had this whole story about off ice one time. We the good times we had with him when he lost his GoPro in the ocean. It's
The
just he's a great guy.
pregnant man.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yeah, super good guy. We just couldn't fit him in today. There's just too many other
Yeah, well,
subjects.
another time,
Another
another
time.
time
Another
we
time.
will. We promise.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Offside podcast. Goodbye forever.
Okay, bye bye forever.